Audio Jungle.
Was dismay the ill treatment meted out to a contingent of the Nigerians Super Eagles in Libya on Sunday, 13th October 2024. An incident which has been reported in various media platforms across the country. From information available by Nigerian Football Federation's Director of Communication, it was revealed that the delegation departed from the Mala Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, at 13.8 hours of that fateful day in a chartered aircraft, Balu Jet aircraft, ahead of the scheduled long leg of African Cup of Nations qualifier against Libya. I want the Senate to note that upon the arrival in Libya, the pilot commenced the initial approach into Benghazi. However, he was instructed by the control tower not to land in spite of having completed all the required landing papers and formalities before jetting out of Nigeria. Consequently, the aircraft was directed to the Al-Bak International Airport, which lacks the control navigator for landing at such hours, as the said airport is occasionally used annually for Hajj operations. Further, note that in spite of the pilot complaint of shortage of fuel, the aircraft was denied access, and he was told that the directive came from the higher authorities. The action of Libyan authorities and Football Federation did not only endanger the life of the players, but other members of the delegation, which include the Deputy Governor of of Edo State, NFF official, and the couple of parliamentarians and the staff of Nigerian parliament. This ignoble act is conspiracy and antic, intentionally orchestrated to frustrate visiting term in order to weaken their morale and dampen their spirit to the advantage of the host community. I want the Senate to be aware that the Embassy of Nigeria in Tripoli made an arrangement with the authorities in Benghazi to welcome the Nigerian delegation before their arrival, but their application was allegedly and outrightly rejected, as the authority had already concluded the premeditation to frustrate our team ahead of the scheduled match. And we observe that in spite of series of complaints from the Nigerian Football Federation, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, and the other concerned Nigeria, the Confederation of African Football Cup is yet to make an official announcement, official statement regarding the matter, and also observe that even though our team embark on this patriotic journey to perform an important national assignment to make the country proud, their safety and welfare should be more paramount, considering to us a nation. Our concern further is that if this unprecedented hostility and poor attitude exhibited by Libyan authority and Football Federation is not condemned and checked by the relevant authority, it will spell doom for the growth and development of football and other supporting activities generally in African continent. Mr. President, I am urging the Senate to consider my proposal as prayer that we need to condemn the action of the Libyan authority for this unwarranted hostilities and the unfair treatment meted out to Nigeria Super Eagles. Commend the Federal Ministry of Sport and the NIF and their President, Mala Ibrahim Gusau for their prompt response and action by facilitating the safe return of our players, as they are no longer in the right frame of mind to go ahead with the scheduled match. And also urge the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs to bring this ugly development to the attention of Libyan government and the need to exercise restraint, as this act or acts has its own negative diplomatic consequences. And finally, urge the federal government to report this and support man-like action of the Libyan authority to the Confederation of African Football CAF with a view to apportioning appropriate sanction on them in order to forestall recurrence in future. Mr. President, this is what I brought. Mr. President, this is what I brought before the Senate as personal explanation as chairman of the Senate Committee on Sport. I so submit, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Kawo Sumela. This is really something that cannot be said to be fine. I mean, as Africans, we're all brothers. And this kind of treatment being visited onto our players by another sister country, Libya, I think is something that is not really nice, and is not in tandem with the spirit of sportsmanship. Sport is meant to create unity, to create competition, to enhance brotherhood and enhance unification, if you like, of the countries of the continent in terms of brotherhood and so on and so forth. But to have gone through this route, to go through this kind of way to treat our players, I think is something very bad. But unfortunately, we came through personal explanation, and we have intended it to be so because we don't want diplomatic row. We think it's a mistake that the Libyans should be given a chance to correct and apologize to the Nigerian government. Nigeria is the biggest, is a big brother in Africa. We are always leaders. We lead in terms of diplomacy, in terms of friendship, in terms of everything. I'm sure it's based on this spirit that you decided that this matter should be treated this way, so that we can give the Libyans a chance to apologize for what they've done to our national team. We call on the ambassador and whoever is concerned, and even the authorities there, to come out and apologize for what they have done to our national team. So I thank you very much, Chairman of the Sports Committee. You've done very well. It's good that you brought up this matter. You are shown that you are up and doing in terms of doing your duties as the Chairman of the Sports Committee. Thank you very much.
Audio Jungle.